Hey, and welcome to another episode of Sometimes Coffee.
Sometimes tea.
I'm Star Martin.
And I'm Kayla Mark.
And tonight we have a special guest with us. His name is Monee.
Aye.
So he's a recording artist here in Boston. And we're just going to talk with him for a little bit, interview him, and find out, what he's up to in the music business. But before we do that, I wanted to talk about a little news. So, I don't know if you guys heard, but a 17-year-old girl was shot and killed in the hotel the other day. At first, they didn't know who shot her or how she died.
Mm-hmm.
It was at the Hyatt Regency Hotel. So, I guess after they checked the camera footage, they identified the guy who did it. So it was a 20-year-old Messiah Leggett, and he's actually here from Hyde Park here. So he's the one that shot her and killed her in the hotel room. And right now he's held on $100,000 bail.
What is a 17-year-old doing in the hotel room?
Right, which is why I was confused too.
I mean, the guy's 20, so that's how she got there. I don't know why he killed her. Or why
That's what you was going with? I had a whole nother story in my head.
What was the story that you heard?
No, I didn't have one. I was just making up in my head. But
what did you think happened? I just heard about it, so.
No, well, like you said, she could have been there with him because he was 17 years old. But I was thinking maybe she knew something that she wasn't supposed to know, and she was hiding out in the hotel. And he just found her. But like you said, she could have been with him. We don't know.
What do you mean he found her?
He found her in the hotel. Maybe she was hiding. Because what is a 17-year-old doing in a hotel during the week? What was you doing? I feel like maybe
that's the $1 million question. I don't know. I don't know what she was doing.
Yo, all this is new to me, sir.
You didn't hear about that? It was all over the news. I mean, I was away for the weekend, so I didn't watch news. But when I was checking it today, I thought that was pretty interesting. So, and that's crazy. 17.
Right, that's sad.
Yeah, but that was harsh though. We don't promote violence against women.
Right, that's how your daughter died. She got shot.
Exactly. Condolences to her family and her friends.
Yeah, and 20. That's not even a man yet. That's another kid.
Right.
It's a young boy.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right. So the next story I wanted to talk about was the vaccine. So, are you taking the vaccine? Anybody?
Not yet.
You don't know yet? I haven't made.
I don't have a reason to right now.
I feel like I might take it. I'm 50-50 right now. Not 100, but
I ain't even got my flu shot yet. So.
I think everybody is waiting to see the reaction of everybody else. No?
I don't have the flu shot either. I took the flu shot once, actually. But so, all right. So if you want to take the vaccine, so right now we're in phase 1. So you got to be 75 years old to be able to get it right now, or have some kind of underlying condition. So they have the website. You go to mass.gov, you sign up for it, and then they give you an appointment. But right now they're backed up, so the appointments are weeks behind, and they'll tell you the different centers where to go.
Mm-hmm.
But what's been happening is people from other neighborhoods, most of the suburbs, they'll come over here to our neighborhoods, and they're taking the vaccine here that's meant for people that live here. But the other issue is, so the vaccine's been out for a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they did a survey, and they found that. So we've got over 500,000 doses, and only 3% of the people that took it were black. So out of the 500,000, only 3% were black.
Hey, I don't blame them though.
Yeah, but they're saying either black people are
scared of it,
turning it down, or
don't trust the government.
Yeah, or some of them, they're not even informed or know that they can sign up to get the vaccine.
We've been through this before back in the days.
Right.
Yeah, but that was back in the days. We have.
It's the same thing going on today.
All right, but you got to know it has to be working, or it has to be good if white people are coming into our neighborhood and taking our line and are
No, that's what they do. They come and take stuff.
to get the vaccine.
So
They're flying out the country. They're paying to get the vaccine.
long story short, not because white people do this, we have to do it too.
But I feel like if you have an underlying condition, I
Would
feel
you
like
take it?
you should. If I had a sickness, I would take it.
Okay. What about without sickness?
What?
What happened
People
without a
are-
sickness?
Without a sickness?
Yeah, would you take it? Let's say
I'll go to the back of the line. I'll wait. I'm gonna wait
I
until
understand. Okay,
everybody
let-
that needs it.
let's
takes it.
let's say we're at phase 4. Would you take it?
Probably yes.
Okay.
But I would take the Covaxin one. You know, the Oxygen. You need to buy that stock, by the way, because it blew all the way up. You know, I mean, like
Your
200.
your Pfizer's make me angry right now.
Pfizer is not. I sold my Pfizer.
It's making me angry right now.
Yeah, I think that everybody would have just feel safer and just get the facts, real facts.
What are the real facts?
Nobody knows the
It
real
came-
facts.
The real facts came from a bat.
Exactly.
That's not.
Do you
real
really
facts.
believe that it's like AIDS came from a monkey?
Yo, you can't even say yes or no, brother. We don't know the facts.
It's all man-made, man.
We don't know the facts, man.
I don't know, but
Until we get the facts, we can't really.
I feel like
No.
at some point I'm probably gonna take it. Not right now,
I don't
but
think I am. I've heard bad things about it. Like
Oh,
people
you've
personally,
heard, but have you done
No,
your
no.
own research?
people
though?
who personally taken it that I know ended up in the hospital. And I honestly do believe it depends on everybody because everybody's body is different, so you can react to it differently. But I don't got no reason to take it. Like I'm all set. I'll come
But
see
what,
you though.
what if you can't travel if you don't take it? And you love to travel,
Like out the country or state to state?
state to state.
Nah.
Then
Oh
you-
wait. I can't go state to state.
Right.
Oh.
Like it's required. You gotta show your vaccine passport.
See, I feel like I'm just gonna find somebody to like make me a fake form or something.
They're probably gonna be selling
They
fake
gonna be
vaccine
I'm about to start
passports.
selling it. Shit. Yeah, no, I'm all set.
Right. But yeah, so I mean, if you're over 75 or you want your grandma to take the vaccine, just go on the state website and sign up to get an appointment. So, and that's all we have for news today. All right. So now we're gonna move on to talking to Money and asking him some questions like about his music.
Yes.
And how long he's been doing it and stuff like that. So, so talk to the people. How long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music for about roughly 10 years now.
10 years?
Yeah.
So do you mind, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
No, I do mind you asking.
You do?
Yeah.
Alright, are you past 25?
Yeah.
Under
Okay.
30?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely under 30.
Okay, so
What's
we got a
wrong with
good
being
range.
past 30? It's
Hmm?
nothing.
Nothing wrong with being past 30.
So one of the links. Tell me what projects you're working on. Tell me what you've been doing for the past 10 years.
Well, I've been going through a lot.
God is good.
If you don't know, I'm not from here. You know,
Right, where are you
I
from?
was born in the Virgin Islands, St. Croix to be exact.
Oh,
But
nice. I've never been there.
I grew up in Dominica.
Beautiful place.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place.
Very beautiful.
It's a very beautiful place. That
So you was
know.
born in St. Croix.
Virgin
and you-
Islands, yeah.
And you grew up in
In
Dominica?
Yeah, because both parents are from Dominica.
Oh, they just had you there.
Yeah, just
Okay.
opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Get that paperwork right.
Definitely, Michi. I can do that for you there. At least.
So do they speak, what language do they speak in Dominica?
I speak English, man.
Just
they
English?
also speak patois, what you call it, Creole, or French.
Okay,
sometimes.
okay, nice. Alright.
So they're bilingual people.
So what got you inspired to do reggae music? Consider you from Dominica and grew up in St. Croix. Usually, reggae music or dancehall music is not really prevalent in those countries.
But to tell you the truth, I always been different, you know. Never been about what everybody else do for me, like it's about what I want to do. That me feel good enough to jump in it.
But were you around like a lot of Jamaicans or people that's doing music, doing dancehall
Well-
music?
Nah, me never have that. Me never
Okay.
have that crowd of dancehall artists around me for say per se. but the music was always there, you know. Bob Marley, Vibes Cartel.
Okay, that was my next question. Like, who was your inspiration then? Like, who?
Right. I mean, I had a lot of inspiration throughout the years, man.
Okay.
You know, a lot.
So, so the question I should ask you, if you could pick out one artist that you say, hey, this artist motivated me to go this route, who would that be and why?
Just one.
Jimmy Cliff, man.
Why?
Never give up. You see.
I play as a cop, but I'm allowed that.
Hey, but me rate Vibes Cartel same. I'm rate Bob Marley. I want King to me. I want
King Bob.
legend. I want more person. Say Nasio Fountain. A lot of people don't know about that man, but
Who?
that man is a legend. Nasio Fountain.
Okay.
He's from Dominica.
Okay. He does reggae music too?
He's a legend. He's been done music and retired from music.
Okay.
So
But
how
he's
long
a
have
great.
you been in Boston though?
I've been in Boston for almost 2 years now.
3 years?
Yeah.
So it was you before that?
In Dominica.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you moved here 3 years ago?
I actually moved here because of a hurricane, you know.
Oh.
I heard about that. That was crazy.
Was that
down there.
Maria? Hurricane?
Yeah, Hurricane Maria.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
You know, so I had to be relocated and all that. But yeah, let's get back to the music, man.
All right, so you were doing music in Dominica, and then you moved here, and you started doing music. So who were you doing? Who introduced you to the music side here in Boston? Like, how did you link with certain people? How did you get started here?
To tell the truth, I just got it, you know. Can't even tell you. Yeah, I don't know how I meet certain people and do certain things.
He just came here networking. He
Yeah,
got
I think just
here.
work for me.
Really?
Yeah, I think just work for me, and it work good too. Because me not a person who don't play nobody vibes or them type of thing. Let me come here to do your work, man. I mean, I play around that.
So you just all about music, not about the drama, nothing
No,
like
drama,
that.
drama come your way. Well, me I'm gonna let you know because me is not a soft boy, you know. So you know it already.
So how do you feel about the music scene in Boston, per se?
Music scene in Boston. It don't really have a music scene in Boston.
There's not really. There's a lot of Boston
There's a lot
artists,
of Boston. Listen, there's a lot of Boston artists, but a
That's it.
music scene per se.
Right.
See people that step out there and I say, yo, we are represent to do this and
Right.
get it done and thing. You know how that, brother.
So where would you go?
Say that again.
So where would you go if you was to leave here to go somewhere else to get?
Me not leave here. Me like Boston too.
Oh, you
say
do
that,
like
you
it. Oh wow.
know.
Okay.
Me a rep for the place too.
Oh.
So you
Hear
trying
that?
to put
We
Boston
have-
on the
we have-
map
no.
with dance
We
or
don't try. We don't try and we don't deal with fate. Fate is a girl, she get fucked up long time ago. Watch.
So,
We just do it.
so,
Make it happen.
I like
Y'all
your
heard him.
confidence.
Right.
so there's a question from one of our viewers. He said, "Ask about Trinidad dancehall. How do you feel about that?"
Yo, me love Trinidad dancehall though.
He trying to have the accent that would sound a little
Right,
bit
right.
similar.
That's what I was like. What do they? When you said what do they speak, I want to know.
I got put on to Trinidad dancehall, not this summer, but
Trinidad dancehall
last
party.
summer.
We love it.
It sounds like I like Boy, Jelano, and what's the most popular one?
Can't forget
Oh
Swan.
my
Prince.
God, yes, Prince, Swanee, yes. But yeah, those are my top 4.
Can't forget Swan.
So, have you worked with any other Boston artists or producer that we know about, or you want to speak about that help you out in this journey?
Yeah. I've been working with Rush for the past time. Rush them, you know.
Rush what?
Them thing outside record.
Okay.
You know, outside musical them thing. Been working with 14 Bomber, Chiga, Pelpy Blacks. You know, a lot of artists eloquently done.
He's good.
Oh, you know any of these people, Kelly?
He's good. He's good.
You know, Boston have a lot of artists, me tell you, just the music scene not there. So we have put it, we have set it. Why them call me Money Link is a reason.
So,
You know?
So do you think that's because we're people like me and her, like we don't really know, or we're not supportive, we're not playing the music?
It's
like,
not
what do
that
think the issue
you
is?
not supportive. A lot of people have to learn to network at the same time and push themselves too.
Yeah.
You know, right now I just one circle I push themselves away. I say outside,
Mm-hmm.
fully out. You have to big them up, you know, because them already push. You know how much time we're man a complain and bad. You can't do this over me. Yard, my mother yard, my girl yard. I have to go over so do a thing and build a song. You want to love music that.
But they don't have the space. So they don't
I
have the
just
studio.
space
like,
enough time, but we are still do it. We are make it happen.
that.
We are make it happen now.
Yeah.
You know.
So, what would you feel like will improve the dancehall scene in Boston?
Right now, we just need to go around. We just need to go out there perform, and that's it.
Yeah, that's hard right now.
So,
Just a couple people need to recognize and know we are doing the thing, and just hire women.
so,
What you want?
so from what I understand about the dancehall scene in Boston, I feel like sometimes nobody work together.
Yeah.
I feel like there's one crew over there, there's one crew over there, there's one crew over there.
Yo,
And go ahead.
no, we are cutting off for that one there. That one there, we never about to talk about. You know why? It's happening everywhere, brother. Everywhere.
No, I agree, but I disagree at the same time. But at the same token, like there'll be a crew over here that's doing their thing, and if for the common purpose of growing Boston music, we all stick together. Me and you could have beef, but when it comes to Boston-ish, it's all of us. Just different conversations because I feel like Boston is segregated neighborhoods that nobody want to support each other in some sort of fashion when it comes to music.
Listen to me, right? If I have beef with somebody and I hear their music, but I rolling with my crew ain't gonna listen to the music, but I like the song. Me not gonna play the song wrong with crew, you know. But me not gonna play the song by myself. Yeah. I fox dog. Me not gonna play the song with me there by myself and chill with it, but me not gonna go tell my friend them. So obviously look like me not support another man thing. With me it don't go so. Me support everybody thing. Who don't support mine? I don't know my time.
You wouldn't know, yeah.
I may not care about that.
Ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, and I listen to a few of your songs like on YouTube, and you have a good sound, good vibe. And I sent you a video. I was dancing to a couple of your songs.
Me enjoy that. Me share that around. Yeah.
Yeah, and the one that we put on the little promo clip for this week was the Trendsetter. So I really like that one too.
That's good. So what's your favorite song on right now?
Right now. We run boy, beer gun boy.
Come on. Let me hear a piece of that. Come on, let me hear a piece of that.
Let's get him the chorus. Who run boy, we run boy, who run boy, beer gun boy. The beer shot a bus in your face round ya. Hey, beer shot a bus in the gun powder. Who run round ya, beer gun round ya, we run round ya, beer gun round ya. Beer shot a bus in your face round ya. That beer shot a bus smell the gun powder. You see chorus with them, but
we need to hear that.
Yeah,
right.
That sounds good, brother.
Come to run Boston for real, Mijay. You're not joking, you know. We have to take everybody with me. Shirley, sorry, Star, you know.
Don't do that again.
Yeah, we're not doing it again.
It's Star.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a beautiful name, though. I like it.
Thank you.
Both of them, right? Kayla.
Right. Star and Kayla. We don't forget them name quick, you know. Just come. These are just come. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, but big up on yourself one time. You know, me like the show. I've been watching the show since.
So you actually watch?
Yeah, man. What you mean, no, man? You support.
Actually watch? Really?
Oh, you can be an artist
I don't
and
know.
watch. This is Boston. This is Boston, and this is music. If you don't have this, the music nah go on. Ready vlogger them. You know no vlogger in Boston and say, yo, this artist are bad. Artists are mad out in his spot, but I don't know if you go and listen to this man and do it thing right. You know, do the right thing and make it happen. If you get that in a place, thing must work, but everybody are going to listen to music.
Right. Well, that's why we're called, sometimes coffee, sometimes tea, because the show is not about one thing, one subject, right? We're open, we're inviting everybody to come on. So no matter what industry or what you're doing, come on the show, chat with us, make it interesting, make it fun. That's what we're about. So,
So what you working on right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yo, I wish I bring my laptop. Yo, I work on one hot tune. But I feel the mother them.
Give us a sample?
No,
I can't. For the moms?
Yeah, I feel the mother them will use.
I'm a mom.
What lose them use, what them love, you know. Cause it's tough.
No.
Even if them no say, yo, man, I hot head out there and them no care, them I go still support you 100%. Them know you go through your thing and them know how life set or you grow. You never have no father more time, and even if him did there, him never did there, you know. She know you struggle like more time when she don't have nothing and you come bring a little something you go put in your house. When you're dead off you, she go think about you.
Exactly.
You know? So now I make a song for the mother them, you know.
Yeah, well.
Make sure them
So do you have, alright, so since you've been doing music, have you had any albums or you just put out singles? How do you
Well, for the
how do
time,
you put out your music?
well, for the time, I just my music just started getting recognized and things. I just start putting it out there, I have my ASCAP, so everything's legit now.
ASCAP? What's that?
ASCAP is for rights publishing.
Oh.
You get your royalties.
Oh, okay.
They
So are you on
collect
iTunes, like Spotify,
I
any
am
of those
I have
platforms?
a few songs on iTunes.
Okay.
On Spotify. I have some songs
Nice.
on SoundCloud.
See, that's the right way to do
But
it.
most of my songs are
there that way.
they're on YouTube.
Okay, so we can find you on YouTube.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
So it's Monee Link. So it's MONEE.
It's MONEELINK.
Okay, so that's how you find them on YouTube. You're on Instagram,
They're on
Facebook.
everything.
So it's Monee Link
Yeah,
on everything.
Yes.
So Money Links, quick question. Why the name Money Links?
You heard of it?
You see, I'm on a mission. My mission is not for myself. My mission is for the country I come from. I have one youth down there, so I'm not left him out. Because I grow rough and tough. Real tough. I not look like that, brother, but we're not going at it. So I don't want that there for me youth, and I try just make a way, a bridge. Because Jamaicans already have their way. Trinidadians already have their way. Every other country have their way. I try to make a way for that country. Because nobody not try to make a way for that country when it come to music and they have a lot of talent. So why them call me Money Link. So I'm me at the link. I try to link everybody for them.
Everything.
But when we step in and put my foot in that door and step in at that door there,
Everybody else too.
everybody else will step after me.
So you're the link to get to the money.
So you have a whole country on your back.
Basic.
Aye.
Okay.
Mr. Harriet Tubman.
Mm-hmm. Now do it for myself. You do it for yourself. You not do nothing, brother. Big up popcorn one time. Yeah, relevant.
So the 3 years that you've been here, do you feel like you've gotten far? Do you feel like you're accomplishing?
Yo, I've gotten further than I've ever been since I've been doing music. Yo, big up to John Dag one time, John Dag Entertainment, I'm a manager. Andrew Verna. Go and look him up on Facebook, you find him, I'm a manager.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Check us out, man. So link us.
So let me ask you a question. With this COVID thing that's going on, that's really basically put everything on the back burner real quick. What's your plan or what skills have you worked on pertaining to music in the time you have sat down for roughly about a year now?
Well, I used to make beats before, but now I make beats like on a completely different level. So I kind of put my more effort into learning how to do my craft, recording, mixing, those type of things. So later on, the same, what we were just speaking about, me being the link, I could show them the way on how to do things properly, and the way to make ends from it. You know what I'm saying?
So you can make your own beat.
I make my own beat, produce
it.
Yeah.
So you make your own beat, you record on it, you produce yourself on the beat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything.
That's nice. So you're trying to show other people how to make beats.
Yeah, but I want to make sure people from where I come from, my mother and my father come from, them have a way, because them really tough now. When you make $4 an hour, it's tough.
$4, yeah, that is tough to make $4 an hour. So is it your goal to have a studio at some point?
Yeah, definitely. It's a must.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a must.
Because that would solve a lot of problems. You're saying a lot of people, they don't have somewhere adequate to record their music to put out there.
Not only that, too, some people have the resources and don't even use it. It's up to you to use it, man. It's not really.
I don't know a lot of studios.
You have to have that push.
Exactly.
It's about you. It's about so a lot of people don't realize a lot of things when you do things like what you're doing right. It's about you. You put in your effort, your energy. It's about you, your mindset. It's a you thing. Giving out is a everybody thing, but when it comes to doing the work and putting in, it's a you thing. You have to keep your mindset strong always there.
I like that. That's good. That's kind of inspiring. Don't you think, Kayla?
Yeah, so that goes into my next question. So, for any up and coming artists out there, what piece of advice would you tell them, when they're getting started?
Yo, brother, just put in as much work as you can. Don't stop. Don't listen to nobody when them try to tell you what to do. Just do what you do. You hear me? And put your music out. Don't ever think what you put out is nonsense or make man tell you well that ain't good or it don't sound good. To them it don't sound good. It good. Put it out, dog. You hear me I say? The young girls them, singer them, the dancer them, step out. No scared of nobody when no girl was pull up on the side of the club and have the man in a pocket just to watch it. Do your thing, come out, step out, dance out. Look at 2021. So we are do thing. We outside, you hear that?
Right?
Yeah man.
Get out there and get it done, right?
So, have you got any bookings pertaining to when this hopefully goes over in the next couple months? I pray.
Oh.
For bookings, I'll have to check out my manager, Vernon Andrew.
Do
Andrew Vernon.
you have a link for him? Do you have a Facebook for him?
Yeah, on Facebook.
What's Andrew Vernon?
Yeah, on Facebook.
What about Instagram and Twitter and all that?
I think it's the same name on it.
Same thing. So,
yeah.
What about your followings on all social media platforms?
Well, right now we don't really have that much of a following. You know, the thing just has started.
Well, we could build it today. You gotta get the names out, man, so we can start building that properly.
And social media makes a big difference. 2021.
Come on, so
you need to build up your following.
Yes, you have to build up your following to that.
So, what's the names on social media?
Yeah,
Monee Link on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify. What else?
And it's money with 2 E's, not a Y, guys.
That's money with 2
You want to look him up.
Listen, we go to Boston.
Type it on there.
A lot of people go to Boston public schools that are not saying spell it properly, so you spell it the way you spell it, please.
Mm-hmm. It's MONEELINK.
All right.
You know, I heard that all summer, and I'm wondering where that came from. That little noise, that little sound he made.
So, what I was gonna ask you, have you worked with like people like we had a guest last week, DJ Cypress. He's also a producer too. Have you worked with him?
Yeah, Cypress Music.
Cypress Music.
I've heard a lot about Cypress, but I haven't had a chance to work with him. But he's very good.
Would you like to work with him?
Yeah, I would love to work with him. I would love to work with anybody willing to work with me right now.
So we could make like one of our purposes of being here is trying to make people connect.
We ain't the only ones linking.
Most definitely. We could do that.
Cypress, link up.
Link up, money links.
Right, him know my manager, man.
Right, and his music is actually like you can actually like bounce to it. So he has some good songs. Like I actually really like it.
So once again, we're gonna wrap it up with money links.
Yeah, so
give us the social medias, the platforms, and all the good stuff, and stuff we're looking for coming in the future. All that shebang.
Right, what should we look out for when it comes to money links?
Well, you should look out for what coming next.
And what's coming
Here good boy, yes! Yo, that tune that go touch the road, you know.
Send that song to us so that we can play it like on the show and stuff. And after the show, we always have like a little party, so just me and Kayla.
We do that. Don't forget to
we can play it then.
What's the YouTube?
The YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, all the shows being posted on Real Time TV.
Mm-hmm.
That's the person that actually shoots the podcast. So that's where you can find like all the videos for the podcast.
Yeah, so go and subscribe to Real Time TV.
Yes, subscribe, like the page, share,
right, yes,
all that. Share everything. Yes, thank you.
Yes. Big up to Kayla, you know.
Thank you. And Star.
No,
okay. Don't call me my government.
Me remember. We are looking at the kids there.